Hi, and thank you for tuning into this episode of Animals and Ames. My name is Ron Edwards. I'm the Animal Control Supervisor here for the Ames Animal Shelter and Animal Control Program. Our first guest today is Atlas. She is a really sweet dog. She's actually been with us since March 10th. So she's been with us for a while and just hasn't got adopted yet. She does have some special needs that are very important to mention. You may be able to see she's had some growths removed. We had them done when she came in. There you go. There you go. So she has quite a few incisions where these growths were removed. It shouldn't cause her any other future problems, but it is something to kind of keep an eye on in case future growths do come. We're estimating she's about 8 years old, 7 to 8 years old. She's an American Bulldog mix. Came in with a microchip. Unfortunately, as what happens with a lot of microchips is people forget to keep their updated information on file with the microchip company. So we were not able to return Atlas to her original owners. All the information, the phone numbers were disconnected. We would love to have gotten Atlas back to her original owners. A very sweet dog. She does have some limited mobility. The vet that we took her to believes that she may have had some kind of trauma, whether being hit by a car or something when she was a young dog. So she's not going to be a good jogging partner, but she can go on some nice, slow, leisurely walks. And, you know, she would be a great couch potato. She'll keep you warm in the winters and everything. A very, very sweet dog. She appears to get along with other dogs okay. We'd obviously want to do a nice slow introduction and make sure that that's handled appropriately to make sure the best chances for matching her up with another dog in the household. But Atlas is a very sweet dog. As you can see here, she's just kind of hanging out, trying to look at the camera and figure out what's going on, but she loves belly rubs. One of the staff favorites here. We really like her, and we want to really make sure that Atlas goes to a good home. So if you're interested in meeting Atlas and learning more about her, please contact the Ames Animal Shelter or come on down here and meet her at the Ames Animal Shelter. And here I have with me Dakota. Dakota was actually surrendered to us by her owner. She's a 13-month-old purebred German Shepherd. A lot of energy, definitely needs some training, and that's important with all dogs. But especially being young, Dakota has some learning to do, and we would recommend that again with all of the dogs that are adopted from the shelter. But she is 13 months old. She was actually purchased from a breeder, and the owner, with different circumstances, just could no longer care for Dakota. So she is available for adoption. She will be spayed before she goes home to the new home, but she is definitely a gorgeous, gorgeous dog. And would just make a great addition to a new family. She's kind of squeezed up here on this little bench, so, but just a really very, very good dog. German Shepherds are amazing breeds, do wonders with training and everything, and would be a great member of the family. So again, she's just 13 months old. She needs to be spayed before she goes home. But she's available for adoption here at the Ames Animal Shelter. So if you're interested in Dakota, come on down and meet her. I think you'll really fall in love with her. Our guest is Kimba. Kimba's actually been with us for quite a while. Kimba actually came in with a broken leg originally as a stray. Unfortunately, we didn't have any owner come forward. Any identification or no microchip. So we didn't know how to get back in touch with Kimba's owners. We worked with one of the local vets here to get Kimba's leg fixed, and she's actually a little squirmy, so I'm going to let her go ahead and run around the room. Got her leg fixed, and then found out that she has inflammatory bowel disease, also known as IBD. So Kimba needs to be on a special medication and special diet for the rest of his life. He can't process food the way a lot of cats can, so he'll need to be on that special food. But Kimba has a lot of energy. He's a young cat. We're estimating just a year old. and very playful, one of the favorites here at the shelter. But because he is a special needs cat, he's going to need some additional care, some veterinary blood work from time to time to monitor his kidney functions. So we really want a special home for Kimba. We want a special home for all of our animals, but with Kimba, definitely more special needs cat. So if you'd like to meet Kimba, we are accepting applications for Kimba. Come on down to the Ames Animal Shelter. He's a very friendly cat. He's playing with all the camera equipment right now. But come on down and meet Kimba here at the Ames Animal Shelter. And our next animal here we have is Mandy. Mandy is we're estimating about a 6-month-old kitten. Came into us as a stray. Of course, didn't have any identification or microchip. And nobody came forward for her within the 7 days. So now she's available for adoption. We've got her spayed and she's ready to go to a new home. She does have all of her claws and you know, kind of a little feisty kitten, but she was just recently spayed. So, but definitely we want her to be an indoor cat, just as we do with all of our cats. And of course, we want to make sure that they do keep all their claws. It is important for them. So if there's an accident and she gets out, she'll have protection. So very important for us to make sure that Mandy here, along with all of our cats, keep their claws, keep them indoors. That's where it's safe for them. So if you're interested in adopting Mandy, she's available for adoption today at the Ames Animal Shelter. Thank you for watching this episode of Animals and Ames. I just want to say, if you saw the last episode of Animals and Ames, I want to report that all of the exotic animals that we had have already been adopted. So thank you for those who tuned in and shared that information with family and friends, and especially on Facebook. We really appreciate you helping us get the word out about adoptable animals here at our shelter. But all of them have found new homes. So now let's get all the 4 that we showed today new homes very soon. I want to say another reminder to pet owners to remember during the summer months, please keep your pets at home. Do not take them in the cars. I understand they like to go for rides with you, but when you take them into your vehicles and you leave, when you go into the stores, they're not with you. So they're feeling that same withdrawal that they would feel if they were at home. It's just not a safe thing to do. We get a lot of calls every summer, and we just want to make sure that pets are safe out there in our community. So please, please leave your pets at home. If you think it's slightly warm outside, inside the car with the windows, even if they're cracked, it's still very, very hot. It's like an oven. Many studies have been done on this. It's just not safe for our pets, and we want to keep them safe in our community. So please keep that in mind. Leave the pets at home. Thank you for watching the show, and come visit the shelter as soon as you can.